transparency.
Senator Nathalie Goulet says this transparency requires a culture shift in French political life. She compares French lawmakers with their German counterparts. When they travel, they get frequent flyer miles.
In the German parliament, those mileage are getting back to the transportation office to be able to pay by mileage for other tickets. You will never, ever, ever get those kind of things in the parliament. Nobody will think 1 single second that they have to bring their mileage by to a common pot. But it doesn't mean that we cheat. It's just that those kind of questions were never on the table clearly.
And Goulet says this is the case across public life, not just in politics.
Transparency was not part of the life for medical service, for pharmaceutical firm, banking, and we have been living for ages without this need of transparency, which is absolutely obvious now.
But in the past, it wasn't as obvious, and old habits die hard.
You have so many behavior which looks very strange right now, but 10 years ago it was absolutely the rule. 15 years ago, most part of the MP get a part of their money in cash. And it was a rule. It doesn't mean that it was a good rule, it's just that it was a rule. Sometimes the people have been elected for 30 years, so it's sometimes difficult for them to understand that it's a new world and that we have to face this kind of requirement to rebuild the trust.
Goulet is hoping to see a shift in mentalities with the new parliament. After elections in June, a large portion of the National Assembly will be replaced. New faces might bring a new culture to the institution. And in the face of public pressure, the institutions themselves are changing. In the near future, both chambers will likely implement new transparency measures on how money is spent. Corruption has become a major issue for voters who are taking to the streets in a continuing struggle to find justice inside and outside the halls of power. Sarah Elzis, RFI, Paris.